Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Do you have any birthday plans?
I was just really fired up about it. Birthday it's another chance to take a punch your ticket to get another trip around the sun. So very excited about that.
Do you have like a birthday tradition? I know like Pete Carroll used to do this thing where he would like try to throw his age or something in yardage. Like, do you have anything you like to do on your birthday?
Not like that. It's just I like to be in football. I like to be have the opportunity to go out and have a great practice, make it a great practice, make the meetings the best we possibly can today. On to the next challenge, onward. Build. You know, build for the next challenge, the challenge after that, and all other challenges after that. That's my birthday tradition.
You guys can touch a playoff spot on Saturday. What's just the mindset of the team surrounding that?
Yeah, just attacking. Attacking each day, attacking each year. That's our mindset.
You don't have to say anything different to the guys, or I'm sure they all kind of know that.
Yeah, win the next game. That's our mindset.
How important was that win over the Broncos and the way you guys won it?
It was great to see, great to be a part of. Our guys were challenged, and the way they responded was tremendous. I think anybody that's ever been challenged, ever competed, ever had to step up, and did, would look at that and have a smile on their face and say yes. They would understand. That's what our team did.
Do you expect JK to be back?
We're going to open his window today.
What about Alohi?
Pardon?
Alohi Williams?
Opening J.K. Dobbins' window today.
Yes, but then is Alohi's window opening as well?
Not today.
How excited are you for the potential of him being back, JK?
Yeah, super excited. Couldn't wait, can't wait. Now he's back. Fired up.
You said after the game that you learned something new about Justin when you said that pickup basketball thing to you on the sideline.
Yeah.
Like what specifically did you learn in that moment about him?
It was, I guess the first thing that hit me was, wish I would have treated those situations like that when I was a player, and that's the best way to do it, It seems like the weight of the world's on your shoulders. It's not. Go out there and enjoy it, and treat it like it's pickup basketball. That kind of filled it in for me, Just that, and that's why he is. That's why he is who he is. And I wish I had treated it more like that when I played. But now it's good to have that example and be able to encourage others to do the same. Just that let it rip kind of mentality, which I love. But I think that just paints a picture, pickup basketball. Because when you think about pickup basketball, that's what it's like. You get there. I remember those days as a lad. In the summer, you'd show up at the court, cement court, outside basketball court on cement there, and the nets were chain nets, and you formed your team early in the morning, and then you would play until you got beat. So much like the playoffs, and then once you got beat, then you had to form a new team, and the goal was to play to lunch. If you could just get your team together, play all the way to lunchtime, then you could go eat, come back, and then start the afternoon and see if you could play the rest of the day with your team. It meant a lot. There was so much on the line. It was you wanted to play your best, but you just played. You didn't. That paints a picture for me. I hope it does for others. But that's just perfect, way to look at it to me.
In terms of that example, do you think other players on this team have kind of taken that maybe mindset from Justin and he said after the game, like, we tend to play better when we're, free. And
We all do, yeah, right? I mean, everybody does. You play better when you're. I've noticed that about this team. Yeah, we do. We play better when we're free and loose and focused at the same time. But I think everybody plays better when they're playing with joy and just go out to give it their very best. And when you do that, when you go out and just give it your very best, then you're proud about what you accomplish, whatever that is. It was. I see that. I see a lot of guys like that. Derwin James, Kerwin, K. Mack, Khalil Mack, Rashawn Slater, Cam Dicker. I mean, he epitomizes that. And what up?
Jim, have you been impressed by the way Deion played this year? He's like fourth in the NFL in tackles year two.
Yeah. Well, he's got. He once again had 10 tackles plus in a game, which is the 9th time a player has had, and that's the most in the NFL this season. Nine games with 10 plus tackles. So I mean that's in the entire NFL. First time since 2003 that a Charger player has had a game, 9 games of 10 plus tackles, and so he could still get 10, still get 11. It's awesome. We really love those things. When it's the first of something. Justin Herbert, also the first, has the most completions of any player in the history of the National Football League before his 27th birthday. I mean, that's phenomenal. And then we love the Cam Dicker free kick, longest free kick in the history of the NFL. First time successfully made free kicks since 1976. That was awesome.
What do you see from Drake May and the Patriots?
Really good. I mean, they're playing extremely well. Saw what they did this past weekend. Outstanding defense, and Drake May is progressing into being a really fine quarterback.
I had a chance, like a couple of days after the game, just what did you like about the offensive rhythm you guys got in the second half, and just how do you guys sort of build on that?
Oh, I loved everything about the offensive performance. 4 full quarters. We've been striving for that to play a complete game on offense, and we had the 17 points in the second half of the Chiefs game, and the 17 points in the first half of the Buccaneers game, and then put 34 points on the scoreboard. Felt like we played a full game, at our best, near our best.
Do you feel like a win like that, coming back from being down double digits, and I guess a team like the Broncos can spark something in your team or change maybe the mindset that they are, better team, maybe a better team than they thought, like that?
I don't think so. Because it was already there, Chris. I mean, it was like this team, going into this game. I mean, just all we asked was everything they had. Give it everything you have in this game. Play for each other, play together, and compete and give it your very best. And that's what they did in this game. And yeah, that's what I know of our team. It's been that way all season, and predict that will be the way that'll be this week. And it just, that's. I don't know when I think of it as God. I think of it as the football gods. I mean, I think the team that steps up, that gives it everything they have, pours everything, it plays together, plays unselfish, does it for each other. They were rewarded for that Thursday night.
You talked about how Derwin had talked to his teammates during halftime, and also just what kind of we talked about with Justin being an example. Just how would you describe where kind of the players are in terms of leading this team? I know a lot of coaches want.
I bequeathed it to the players. The players are now leading this football team, and it's been that way for several weeks. And you couldn't have couldn't have better guys leading the team. And it's Justin, it's Derwin, it's all the captains. It's really the entire team. I mean, they give it everything they have. They play for each other. There's no shameless self-promotion. It's every single guy on the roster doing everything and anything they can to contribute and help the team. So, when you notice that as a coach, that's the time that you bequeath that leadership to the players that are out on the field leading and playing. And Derwin did. I asked him, I said, Derwin, need you to talk to the team here before we go out before halftime, before they go out for the second half. And he did, stepped up. And I texted Derwin and said, stay frosty. I'm going to call on you again for that. And I know he'll be ready.
Was there something that happened or a specific time that you noticed, like, okay, they're ready to have this responsibility now?
Yeah, weeks ago, I can't think of the specific day, but several weeks ago. Appreciate your article on the USD Days.
Oh,
The
thank
first,
you.
I really enjoyed reading that. Those were like some of the most tremendous fun times of my life. And my dad was coaching that year, and so was Dave Adolph. My two favorite coaches I think I've ever worked with. It's tough to put it, to categorize it like that, but there were no more coaches that were more favorite than maybe some just the same, but none more than my dad and the great Dave Adolph. And appreciate all the players that contributed. Been talking to several of them, since that article, but brought back some great memories. And we're doing a reunion, 20-year reunion in August. Very much looking forward to that. I always thank JT Rogan for organizing our reunions and get-togethers, and so cool. And I remembered another cool thing. We were playing Drake. I think it was Drake. It might have been a different team, but I know it was a road game. And it was right before half, and they were punting into the wind. And Nick Garton was our returner, and I started yelling to Nick, like, fair catch, Nick. Because I was trying to set up the free kick right before halftime. And then the official that was the sideline official, side judge, came over to me. He kind of nudged me. He goes, hey, Coach, are you trying to set up a fair catch, free kick? And I go, yeah, I am. He goes, well, let me try to save you some embarrassment, because that's not a college rule. That's only a professional rule and a high school rule. I said, Nick, return it. Don't fair catch it. He caught it and tried to return it. But
That's been on your mind for more than 20 years. You've been trying to set this
I told you that's my favorite rule. That's my favorite rule in all of football.
When did you learn that rule?
I learned that rule from Scott O'Brien, who was special teams coach in Baltimore when I played there. I don't think I'd heard of it before he went over it, and it was a great job, by Cameron Dicker and Ryan Ficken. Again, just want to give Ryan a shout out for on Tuesday he had gone over that free kick in the meeting with the special teams, and then to get everybody lined up and also Clay, the referee in the game. He was a stud. He was so calm, cool. Like, hey Clay, I want to do a free kick here, and he goes, oh yeah. So we called the timeout, talked about it, and got everybody lined up. It was really good. That whole officiating crew was on it as well.